What's up, guys? I'm the Gumdrop Gamer. You are watching the Gumdrop Gaming Channel. False start. Alright, let's go. We're going to be doing some more Joe and Mac Neo stuff. I mean, Joe and Mac. We're just doing Joe and Mac today. We're doing a speed run. Let's see if we can PB again. Who knows? Who knows? I worked my butt off doing my workouts last week, so decided let's scale that back a little bit. So hold up while we're getting started here. Let me get over to the Twitch stream, that way I can see how things are going. Let me get everything organized. All right, let's go. Let's go ahead and get started. Perfect. Let's lose frames. Okay, so we started at about 133-ish. So yeah, as you guys can see, I'm like not really a big fan of doing like, oh wait, that's the wrong guy. Of doing the live splits anymore. Oh, that's particularly bad. Let's go ahead and reset this. So yeah, I can deal with like losing some frames and whatever. That's no big deal, but we were about to go into the boss without a single weapon because the fire got despawned for whatever reason. Oh, like I know what the reason was. We had too many sprites on screen, which is the case pretty much always. Just figuring out a way to deal with that. So there we go. Oh. I will get this fire if it kills me. Alright, let's do another reset. As soon as we grab this fire, we're gonna go. So I found out something interesting, and not really set up to where I can upgrade Eclipse right now. And the reason why that's relevant is we can't get what we need out of Eclipse right now. Alright, so definitely despawned enough. And I missed my jump again, but that's alright. We got the backup. So, yeah, the reason why upgrading Eclipse is relevant is we only get 2-hour streams that we can actually get our shorts off of to help the channel grow and everything. Oh, and we're on easy. Alright, we're gonna get this right. So yeah, this is hard mode speedrunning, any percent. Yeah, I'd rather those guys hit me than to miss my off screen. There we go. All right. We got it right this time. Just like that, the bone, I mean, it's not really good. Not for the fight. Okay. He's got the right amount of health this time, guys. We did it. We're amazing. So, not gonna lie, I got myself back. I'm really into Neo 2 again. Like, I wasn't really before. I wasn't so much into it before, but I am now. Like, oh my god, I found the best weapon, the Switchglaive. So, the Switchglaive has a very, very, very extremely important function in the game. So, anyone who's played Neo 1 probably knows just flat out Kusarigami. 90% of the game you really want to be using Kusarigami. If you really need that one god tier weapon in the game, it's Kusarigami. In Neo 2, that is not the case. It is not the one and only god tier weapon. In fact, you want to. What I'm finding, just based off of my limited experience in the game, is that you want an Odachi for certain enemies only. Thank you. Dang. Okay, we missed the wheel there. That could have been a wheel. Okay, take this a little bit slow because we don't want to get hit. We don't want to fall. We want to grab this meat so we last a little bit longer. Okay. Not a problem. It's a little bit of an issue, but it's not a big thing. So yeah, back to what I was saying. So the Odachi is good for enemies that do blocks, and certain enemies that you just need to stun. Like the guys with the hatchets. Don't know what their names are, but definitely want to stun them with the Odachi. And then the Switchglaive you do in low stance mode, and oh my god, the combat is just so smooth in that game. And not just that, you have the option of dashing backwards. So again, we're talking about Neo 2 here, if anyone's just joining. And that was the big bad part of having really any weapon in the game, is that you can't really get away when you want, but it's set up. Hey, I almost did that section correctly without getting hit. Almost did that section correctly, but oh well, we'll get better at it. But yeah, you can break. Trying to focus on that boss a little bit here, but you can make it so you don't have to worry as much about, by having that Switchglaive equipped, you're not worried as much about, oh, am I going to be able to get away from this guy when it comes time for me to dodge. So like I had fought the second enemy, the one that has the second boss that has the buckets over its head, and it took me a decent amount of time to kill the first version of him. Yes. Okay, we got oh shit. Okay, we're still kind of in there. Actually, we can get the lives. We can go to the bonus level, get the lives, and things will be fine. Everything's gonna be okay, guys. We're not gonna die on this stupid jump over here. Please. Oh my god. Alright. Get out of here. Luckily, it's an auto-scroller, so I don't need to be at a certain X or Y position at any point. And because I got the Cheerios, I can just spam. And get him every time. So you really only want to do this when you really need to hold on to lives. And I think we get 3 of them here, which is pretty good. Okay, just 2. We don't need the key. It would actually be slower to go back out there and grab the key, which is something that I had only recently found out. And we should be able to max out on our life, so even only getting 2 1-ups is pretty good. I should have probably saved that. Well, oh well. Wasn't that big of a difference of anything. So now we've got the Cheerios, which is going to speed this way the chunk up. So we lost a little bit of time having to go to that bonus stage, but I mean, that's way better than game overing, especially when you've got a wheel. So again, not super optimal. I missed my chance in the to save the life in stage 2. These guys are very almost dead. Oh, that almost a perfect fight. Just half heart damage from Max. Okay. So yeah, if you're following anything that I'm doing in this game so far, you know there's a lot of room for improvement. Can you? Okay. Kind of just checking to see if, oh, especially with that. I gotta get good at that again. I swear I used to know how to dodge all that. At least enough that I wouldn't lose almost an entire health bar. Well, actually I did lose an entire health bar worth of health. Ended up taking damage and not getting the hits in the way I did that way. See, so there's life over in the next level, I believe. And if I remember, we started about 3 or 6 minutes into this stream doing this. Okay. Perfect-ish. Still a little bit slow when I'm killing things like that. Still don't have the boomerang, which we're probably not going to get to the end, but that's fine. Make sure we're at full health, because dying and game overing sucks butt. And you don't want to suck butt in that way. Don't you dare tell anybody about the things that I love doing in life. Okay, one up me. Thank you. Hey, we were having fun together, buddy. Oh. You know what? I think this is the only boss that throws projectile. Well, no. Maybe the only boss that throws boulders that doesn't throw Neanderthals as well. That was a nice dodge there. Just stay right there. That was the perfect patterning, man. And you ruined it. You could have been a legend among Mastodastodons. Or whatever your name is. Is the woolly mammoth. Okay, get that. Oh, no, I wanted your freaking horn off. That way, oh god. That way you would back the chuck up, and then I just need to dodge those. Damn, okay, we didn't get the life save. That's alright. Maybe not too important because we do get another life in 2 stages, I think. Plus, we also have the other bonus game that we can do for life. Hopefully, this guy behaves. Anyone who knows this boss knows that he likes to misbehave in really bad ways. He can really, really ruin runs. Oh, and those went the wrong way. Because I keep forgetting that he spawns on the left and not on the right. He is giving good patterns out. Like, I'm glad anytime, just as I start to praise him, he goes with the worst pattern ever. So really, for most of that fight, it was just kind of like me not getting in there and doing it right. So, that's pretty good. Not really good that I screwed up, but... Oh, okay, we did end up getting the boomerang before the final level. Okay. Oh. I'm bad at getting that. Anytime I've got to get in there and... do my rolls close range like that, usually end up with some issues. very much worth damage taken and everything. And time loss. Because we need all the lives that we can get for his bigger brother. So hasn't been great so far, but we're doing pretty decent. And we can always take an intentional game over. Like if we're taking an intentional game over, that actually won't really cost us time. The unintentional game overs, now those are the problems. So yeah, we can definitely, for sure, I mean the pace is still pretty decent. We can definitely beat the PB off of an intentional game over. And I am way okay with that. I'm definitely not gonna do any crazy world record pace, never gonna beat this run type deals with that kind of logic though. Okay, pretty decent. I think he's hit us twice now, 3 times. Oh, damn. I was just about to see if I could get that meat. Just figured I'd do it that way, just slow down my attacks, make them a little bit more deliberate. That way we're not taking like extra damage. So yeah, his big brother, he's super dangerous too. It's like, no guarantee that I can beat him off at 2 lives. That's just how good that guy is. So yeah, was a little bit tired today, was a little way overworked today. Because we were short-staffed, and I don't know if that would have been good if I did crack that open. If it was going to be a good bonus level, then, well, I missed out. Let's try and beat those, that way I can use more. Okay. It's like I could use just a little bit more health here. Because this boss is so dangerous. He's gonna roll at me, and then he's gonna roll at me. Then he's gonna go off screen because that's so important for wasting all the time possible. As a cycle boss, we all know that's important. So yeah, I haven't even, I'm being lazy about the combat in Neo 2 as well. That's just kind of where my mind's at this very second. It wasn't like 2 seconds ago, but at this very second, that's where it's at. I'm being lazy about the combat because I'm not doing my usual, let's switch from high stance to low stance, and I'm like not doing any of my burst counters against the bosses or anything. It's like, oh, I don't know, that just seems so hard. I'm just trying to play the game, dude. Trying to beat it. That way we can play it on stream. I know if I play it on stream right now, everyone's just gonna spoil the game for me and whatever. It's like, I don't need this. Like certain games like Super Mario Galaxy, which don't worry guys, I haven't forgot about it. There's other things going on right now. We will get to finishing it, but like certain games like Super Mario Galaxy, yep, those are perfect for the stream. There's not really a whole lot that can be ruined, so that's perfect for blind playthrough. But like my FromSoft games, like Elden Ring, I want to do those all by myself for the first playthroughs. Elden Ring was pretty amazing. Not really ready at all to play that on stream. But I can tell you this, there's a lot of things that I don't know in that game. So since it would be, I've already played through it and it's such a big game. It's just like playing Breath of the Wild. And how open the open world is, that I don't care about trying to find it all on my own, because there's just so much, and I don't want to spend an extra 300 to 600 hours trying to find it all on my own. So, in that context, you know, go ahead, spoilers me. I've already played it. I already beat it, bro. Come at me. Quit going off screen, Armadillo from Mega Man. If I ever was not lazy and decided to start running splits, your name would be Armadillo from Mega Man X. But I get it all wrong and I just name it like X3 or X7. Just to cause controversy on this stream. Just like everyone would be like, no, it's from like Mega Man 1 or X1 or whatever Mega Man is from. I'm pretty sure it's X1. Okay, maxed out on health. Got a little bit of platforming here. That's the easy platforming. Unfortunately, in the next level, it's not so easy as that. And it's not as important because you're not going to die immediately, but you can take a lot of damage. Not too super happy about what amount of, well, yeah, we're just gonna have to go to the bonus game, guys. We're not quite at 0 lives, so me taking a whole lot of damage in this fight isn't gonna matter. We're not gonna be able to take an intentional game over fast enough for it to be in our favor. But if we play the bonus game, we can avoid that game over. Plus, we'll recover all the health. I guess maybe it would be faster to die. Yeah, it would be faster to die. Why don't we play the bonus level and die in the bonus level? That's what sounded good to me. Oh, unfortunately. I did not grab the checkpoint, so we got just a little bit extra walking. Every bit of health matters at this point. In fact, I think that was supposed to be a meet in between those fires. That's the last section where you can fall in the game. Oh, I did bad things. I despawned. Oh, this is horrid. Okay. So that lead that we had isn't really mattering a whole lot right now, because we're very close to death. Which means gotta play the safe way. It's both safe and not safe at the same time. Guess it depends on how I dodge him. I'm gonna shut up right now and start paying attention. Maybe stop scratching myself so I can really pay attention. Ah, these guys are getting away from me. Maybe I've just been having a version of doing that. Just sitting there and making sure that I've got the meat from those guys. And maybe that's been like my big flaw with this guy, is just not taking it safe like that. I guess maybe I just didn't see that that's a possibility. It's trying to take him out like that. Actually, no, I don't have enough life to do that just yet. Probably pretty soon with the way things are going, though. We'll switch back over. Yeah, this is looking really safe right here. Definitely not looking like we're doing any other game overs, intentional or not. Oh, because there wouldn't be an intentional one. Not at this point. So usually I'm going around and trying to kill a lot of the guys in this last area. We're not going to worry about that. Does not look like we're necessarily on PB pace though. Okay. Not worried about that. Not at all worried about that. Probably a little bit overkill on how much life I grabbed. It should be pretty easy. I'm gonna have to go back and look at this to see right when we started the last run here to kind of figure out where we're at as far as the pacing goes. Because this is definitely not looking like it's a PB, but oh, probably better than my second best time though. Yeah, I'd much rather get right in the middle of those two and take that extra damage. Should be okay. Just gotta be a little bit careful in these boss phases here. Ooh. Really, him doing his summoning is the biggest thing we gotta worry about in this phase, which he's about to do, I think. Nope. Rather do that and not take damage than to try and do it any other way. And we got a little bit of hit on him, which was good. Ooh. That was a mistake. I'm surprised he hit. I'm not even gonna say it. Don't jinx yourself. He's almost dead though. Ah, you did it. I didn't mention it. I was trying to not mention it. Maybe he would forget if I didn't say anything. Yeah, got him. Only one summon. So yeah, I don't know if it was 3 or 6 minutes into the stream that we actually got something going. If it was 6, then we're probably still not sitting quite at PB pace, but we're still sitting really good. So yeah, if I just found out something good as far as how we're going to handle Tyrannosaurus Rex this time, then I no longer have to worry about, are we gonna go ahead and game over just to get our lives back? Because I should be able to manipulate enough meat that that's never a thing anymore. So I don't remember if I even finished what I was starting to say on the eclipse, but we got to keep it under 2 hours. Was basically the thing. And I know I got myself distracted for a really long time. I can't remember why I didn't finish that thought, but we keep it under 2 hours, and then we can still, because I can't really pay for it right now, then we can still do the shorts, is basically what I'm finding. Luckily he's almost dead because I'm getting there. There we go. So yeah, not too bad. So yeah, that was 6. If we were sitting at 6 minutes in when I started that, this could have been a PB. So, there we go. Pretty good. But yeah, while this is winding down, let me say thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you for the likes, the subscribes. Thank you for the follows on Twitch and on Twitter. Thank you guys just for being here. Thank you for all the donations coming in. I'm glad that I keep getting this opportunity to do better and better. And it's not even really about doing better and better. It's just it's a comfy little speed run for me. Like I said, I've got some sneaky little reasons of why I'm still practicing this right now. But I do have something that we're going to be working on that I'll be doing some ILs on pretty soon. But we're gonna start going ahead and wrapping it up for today. So to start off with, let's say goodbye to YouTube, and thank you guys for joining me on the Gumdrop Gamer. You guys have been watching the Gumdrop Gaming channel. I forgot my whole outro, guys. But yeah, stay awesome, bros and broettes. I'll see you next time. Bye.